Gentlemen, here I am in my kitchen and I'm going to demonstrate to you exactly what I do to make sure I get enough protein throughout the day. Protein is so important for you to build muscle, cut fat. And I'm going to show you exactly what I have for breakfast just about every single day without skipping a beat. Creature of habit, I think it really helps for you. Nutrition is so important. Getting protein is so important for building muscle. So let's see what I do. I'll do my best to be Martha Stewart. Alright guys, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. I'm turning this rear burner on 7. I'm going to start the timer too. You can see how short this takes. I hear guys complain about time all the time. I don't have enough time, they tell me. Okay, I'm going to separate the yolks from the whites. Sometimes I got skills, sometimes I got finesse, sometimes I don't. See? All the yolk is in that one. Chuck her in the garbage. There's one. Here comes 2. Hey, toss her back and forth between the shells. Pure egg white. Just about the best protein you can have out there when it comes to food. A little slime on the hand, no big deal. Here comes 3. Alright, so I'm making an egg white omelet. I'm going to have what I've considered to find the best protein source. And I'm going to have a good, healthy, low glycemic carb source. Here comes number 4. Ain't no big deal. Avoiding all these egg yolks because they're real high in fat. But I like the taste of eggs. You need a little flavor in there. We're going to put 1 in there. Alright. So I got 5 egg whites. Now, here's the next thing. Got my bowl, got my oats. Sprinkle those on. This is 1/2 a cup, guys. 1/2 of a cup of oats. Sprinkle on there. Now, I got to get her to blend in a little bit so it tastes somewhat decent. So I just take my spatula or my wood spoon or whatever I got. Just going to kind of mash it in there a little bit. Just so it feels a little better when I flip it and the oats aren't falling all over the place and you burn them. Alright, so now if you're here we are, 212 so far. If you're a guy who's all about, well, I gotta have my cereal and toast and all that garbage, yeah, tell you what, if you're an oatmeal kind of guy, oatmeal is one of the best sources of good quality carbs. Not the bad carbs that are high in sugars, starches, things that are going to make you fat. But good carbs is necessary for your energy expenditure because I'm thinking that you are working out each and every day. You're going to need that energy to get through the day, especially if you're working out and skating. Alright, so basically I just let her sit back and cook. Usually my routine is I'll run out and get the newspaper quick so I can bring it back in and read my Star Tribune. You have oatmeal. This is what I do. It takes 2.5 minutes in the microwave. I take that 1/2 cup that I just showed you out of my oats. Quaker oats work just fine. In fact, that's what's in there. I just like this smaller container. I buy the big box out of Costco. It doesn't fit in my cupboard though. It's got to go in the pantry. Anyway, oatmeal, just take 1/2 cup, put enough water in there. I don't even measure the water. I just kind of go by judge and throw it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. Perfect. Okay, the protein I can have with that, a good source of real good protein. We're all about protein here. Right there, guys. Cottage cheese. Before I started working out seriously, the thought of eating cottage cheese made my stomach turn a little bit. Alright, I put a little cooking spray in here to make sure it doesn't stick. Alright, making sure this is getting good and cooked up. And Here's where I'll see if I got good finesse. It's still a little too gooey to try and flip. Anyway, back to cottage cheese. That was something that my mom ate when she was on a diet, and the thought, 5 minutes, thought was, boy, that's gonna be disgusting. Well, I'm convinced you can acquire a taste for anything. I just flipped her over, and you can see that's not so Martha Stewart graceful like, but I'm just gonna make sure that other side gets cooked up good enough. I don't want to leave it on there too long. You're gonna burn those oats on the other side. Stink up your kitchen, and it's gonna taste like crap. Alright, this is my breakfast routine. Like I said, I've had time to run out, get my newspaper. What I'm always gonna have with this meal, glass of ice cold water. 2 or 3, get the water in you. Feels good. Good for you. Good for everything. Alright, got that other side. We're coming up on 6 minutes right now. I'm going to take her off because I can smell that it's ready. Alright. Oh, that's what it looks like. I'm going to cut that up in 4 halves here. 4 halves. How can you can get 4 halves? 4 quarters. Just take that wood spoon or my spatula and burn her off here. Okay. I'm just going to top her with, I'm going to guess, a couple tablespoons of a little bit of pure. Not that Aunt Jemima log cabin, it's pure. So there's no high fructose corn syrup in there. It's just enough, like a couple tablespoons, to give her a little bit of flavor. That's my breakfast. Took me no time to make it. Got a little bit of flavoring on there. Good. And it's good for me. Good quality protein, good quality carbs. Thanks guys. Stay tuned.